The Gunners, top of the table, 1-0 win, another clean sheet. Like your reactions to today's game?
I'm glad about the 3 points.
Very important.
Very important point. As Liverpool drop, Chelsea drop points,
And Man City more
drop
especially.
points. Man City go. I dey fear. Man City drop points. Man City drop points. That is the key about everything today, and that is the icing on the cake. I'm Aston Villa. Thank you. I know it's just the season is still starting, but thank you. I hope this is a Crystal Palace whereby they catch Liverpool the first time before season fully started. They dealt with them. Community Shield. They started their game again against Chelsea, coming with the momentum of winning the Club World Cup, held them to a draw. Came again, still met Liverpool again, and dealt with them 2-1. These are people that are threats to all these big teams,
And you charging.
and we won them. Not a comfortable victory, but
A proud victory.
a clean sheet again,
And a needed victory.
and a needed victory to boost our momentum forward.
And now let's talk about the game today. Like at the very beginning, it was a bit sloppy, like too sloppy. Sorry for that word. But like, what was your thought?
I will agree with you. A bit sloppy, no intensity, not. I was not seeing the hunger for them to go charge forward and win the game. You can see today Saka was off his game a bit. Not even a bit. He was off his game. He was off his game. Zubimendi too was a bit shaky too today. When I say even him without being the captain, have a player or two that will have that fire and hunger in them,
And the fear factor also.
and also like the hunger in them to not to be frightened or by anything. See Gabriel,
Like what a defender.
what a defender, what a player, what a team player. When the team is down, you see him still gingering them to move forward, both in the forward attack, in the middle, and at the back line. You can see sometimes in the first half when Saliba was a bit shaky, you will see against Mateta, you had won the ball already. What is there? Either you give the goalkeeper the pass, the ball was still on a hair level where you can clear the ball, go backward, or go back to let them be on the defensive side. But thank God for Gabriel, not sleeping, always active and in charge to make that block or make that stop. You can see him at many times. There was another chance again where we almost lose guard again. Still Gabriel at the back line.
And now let's talk about, you're talking about the defense now. Can I shock you? I think if I'm not mistaken, please, 5 games, 5 good clean sheets, and if no less than 2 shots on target conceded, that shows how good the defensive record for Arsenal is. Like, your reaction to that?
A very, very solid defense. I'm still saying it, in the world now, currently in football, there's no defense matching up to that. There's no defense matching up to that. My own prayer is we should just, with this way the momentum is, we should not do like our previous last seasons, where our momentum will be hot at the beginning. Then when it's needed for us to bring out that hunger and that passion, then we are nowhere to be found.
But there's more player to come, like Odegaard coming back, Havertz, how they call this guy, Madueke, Gabriel Jesus. Let's just not just forget. Like, there are a lot of good players coming up from injury. Like, do you feel like, okay, now we know, like, we have played a lot of strong games, like the Man City, the Manchester United, the Liverpool game, and Newcastle away. Like, do you feel like, okay, now with those guys coming to the team, now you are so confident that, okay, now we are going now, this season will be the season?
There's one thing I like about this season now, and we're doing it bit by bit. And like I said, we should not get into our heads. The players should not get into our heads. As we're taking every game at a time, that's why we should just be moving forward. Or back to back now, I'll say like 3 matches now in a row. These are people that we've lost to first half of the season. They are the people that used to chop points come off from our hands.
But this time
I'm happy that, okay, the players are saying yes, it's the opposite. And even with the big team self, aside the Liverpool loss, which if not for that free kick, we had drawn that game, and I'm not sure whether we will have been beaten up to now. So I'm seeing that all these type of games now, the people that are left now, we have beaten the West Ham, we have beaten Crystal Palace, who again gave us Fulham. We dealt with them. Newcastle, that is 4 games now that we normally 2 seasons back.
You normally drop points. Even last season, you drop points. Fulham, Newcastle, you drop points.
Yes, Fulham, Newcastle, West Ham, and you see the likes. We drop point again, and I'm just happy. One game at a time, we are taking it. Nobody is pushing any agenda or say we are there yet. But I hopefully by the end of the season, at May, Abi,
Yeah.
we will be lifting up the trophy by God's grace, not making it.
And now let's talk about the game against Fulham last week. 1-0 set piece. This today again at the Emirates, more especially 1-0 set piece. Like, is that scoreline not a bit concerning to you?
I would say we need to work more on our open play scoring. Let's not just rely on our heads on, yes, we might be the one at set piece, because if you, but
Set piece this season.
let's not forget last season, at the point of time when it got to the second half of the season, teams wised up on the set piece. No matter how we tweaked it, they started finding a way to stop the set piece from entering. So let's work more on our open plays. We have a striker now where we say today, you can see in this game there was no we cannot ever blame Gyökeres for his performance, because he even tried he did without them creating ball for him. I know that there were like 2 times in the matches where he got a 1-on-1 v1 with a defender, where he was supposed to do what he did against Leeds, but he didn't turn up for him. So they need to create more plays for him, and definitely the goals will come and everything will come. Once again, congratulations to Eze for his goal.
Like, very important.
It had to be Crystal Palace. It just had to be Crystal Palace. That's what is. Like, you can see many games go over and over time. It just had to be Crystal Palace. He scores against.
And lastly, now your man of the match today.
My man of the match, I'll give it to Gabriel.
Okay, now thank you very much, bro.